Good evening. It is 12. Oh shit. You can see this BBC mic. Let's hide that bitch. Good evening, dude. It is 10:20 or 10:16 p.m. Wicked late right now. Streaming a little later than usual. Actually was actually sleeping, so I just literally woke up. I typically don't do naps and stuff, but I don't know why. Like, I just was so freaking tired after work. Had all these plans. It could have been like the In and Out I just ate not too long ago. Looks like my stream health is doing pretty good because I'm not uploading all these things at the same time. And it's pretty crazy, dude. Like, one thing that I've sort of learned recently was that I was uploading at such like a high quality, so my videos were coming out to like 50 gigs, and I was like, "What the fuck? It takes so long, man." And I just decreased the because at the end of the day, YouTube compresses your video anyways. I was like, "Fuck, man, it's taking forever." But ever since I changed my settings, my videos only come out to 3 gigs, and I don't need to spend all day freaking uploading, man, which is awesome. Awesome. Looks like the chat's pretty active right now. It's so crazy. Like, I always feel like at this time it's so dead, but like there's already people in here. When am I going to become an entrepreneur? I'm actually technically already an entrepreneur. Technically, because I started generating cash flow a while ago. Kevin, I sent you a Facebook message. If you can please look at it. Cool. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, dude. I know I promised you I would spend some time, but man, this month has been fucking crazy. So some things that are coming up for me right now, I'm going to like next week. I'm going to a life coaching seminar type of thing. And so I decided in my life that I need something like this, you know what I mean? And so I saw how it changed like Sarah's life and stuff, and I just pulled the trigger. I just decided to go. So hopefully it ends up doing very well. It's like I talk to Sarah a lot now, and we actually became really good friends. When are you going to leave the 9 to 5? Well, first of all, I don't have a 9 to 5. I have a 9 to 9 because I'm in the pharmacy. And I don't know. I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why I really want to go to the seminars because I feel like I have a lot of mental blocks. Like, it's weird. Like, a lot of my mental blocks are kind of weird because I have like a fear of commitment. Not only in my relationships, but when I'm scheduling out stuff or like if I'm trying to do a commitment on a video, like I'm gonna do a video every single day, blah 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 at 9 o'clock. Dude, I get like hella anxious. You know, it's pretty fucking crazy. So a lot of these things like they come out in weird ways, man. Am I going to make a Facebook group? Oh yeah, which reminds me, I actually created a Facebook group. Let me send it to you guys, refugee hustlers. I did a private one, just to test everything out. I haven't posted anything on it. And also, if you guys haven't already, guys should join my emailing list. Or I'm thinking about doing a weekly like update type of thing. So let me open up the Facebook group to you guys. It's a private group, so not everybody can join. But yeah. But I think here you go. That's the Facebook group. Which reminds me, I probably got to update all my links on my page and stuff. So today I'm probably gonna stream about maybe until like 10:45. If depending how lit the freaking chat is, you know. But I gotta go to the gym. I feel like I'm getting a little fat, so I need to go to the gym. I haven't been lifting as often either. I've literally decreased my lifting down to twice a week. Been doing like jujitsu twice a week. I've also been doing yoga twice a week too. So, hey, Tamir, Edwin, Butter Jams. So Butter Jams, that's the Facebook group link. Um, fear of success or fear of failure. I think it's fear of both because in some ways, no one wants to be no one wants to like put so much time into something and be like a fucking failure. But at the same time, a lot of people don't really talk about fear of success and how that manifests. And sometimes fear of success equals like, oh man, I'm gonna have so much more mother bullshit, or I'm gonna have to commit that much more to my already busy schedule. And sometimes it's, you know, logically sometimes in your head, like you can make sense of it, but then um emotionally it manifests in different ways, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a girlfriend, man. Like I want to I think relationships really teach us a lot about life. And about that refugee hustle article I was talking about in my vlog earlier today, should be coming out soon. I've been working on it a while. It's actually 2,000 words, and I just want to make it really good, you know? I think that's a thing too. Like, I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, but the way I want to come out and like the words that I want to say, I just want to be very clear, you know? And I think that's something that I was trying to do with Refugee Hustle. Am I still doing Refugee Hustle? Yeah, I just haven't uploaded. And I'm planning to. So let me get your input, guys, for Refugee Hustle. So one of the things I've been wanting to do is just a weekly update. So if there's a new blog post, I'll send it to you guys. Like things like, oh, I've created a cool Facebook group, uh, stuff like that. I want to send you guys like random thoughts that I'm having, cool videos I've been watching, different ideas for upcoming blogs, stuff like that. I want to get a better interaction with y'all, and I think a newsletter is probably a really good way to do that. And I can keep you guys updated with my product and stuff as well. Y'all heard them. Light this up. Most difficult class I've ever taken. Let's see. I've taken a lot of classes, man. Uh, you know what? It's no, it's really difficult. Like in terms of understanding anything, it was actually probably the easiest class. Like the most intuitive class for me was actually calculus. I was really good at math, especially when I was younger. Even in high school, like I don't know, I just understood calculus like that. It just came so naturally to me. And I think the hardest class I've ever taken, I know the hardest rotation for me, it wasn't like your typical internal med or anything like that. It was actually retail pharmacy. Just because retail pharmacy, it was really hard for me to get over that barrier of not getting paid. I feel like if you add value, like immense value to an organization, you should be getting compensated appropriately. But it's part of the shitty things about being an intern, like especially your last year of school, because you're paying good money, you're not learning anything, and it just kind of sucks. But in terms of classes, I want to say some difficult classes for me was like physics. Physics was really hard for me. Like electromagnetism, I do not understand shit about. I avoided it like the plague. Um, some difficult classes. Also, like in pharmacy school, like if you want, like I felt like my first organic chemistry class was really hard, just because like it's not so much the orgo that you learn, but you're learning naming. It's really difficult for some reason. Like they make it very very difficult. I still don't know how to name these days. But when it came to the reactions, I started really liking medicinal chemistry and stuff and orgo and all that. So that's the real thing I liked, but I couldn't name for the life of me, man. Thanks, Kev. Brandon, hey, Brandon, what's up? I saw your comment earlier. Made it to the live stream. Oh, nice. Gotta go. Can't watch the full stream. Later, Tamir. Dude, I'll get back to you. Sorry about that. I gotta check my inboxes again. What are some of my mental blocks? There's a lot, man. I feel like in some ways, uh, I feel like recently I've been having self confidence sort of mental blocks, and it was never a sort of thing before. I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm on this journey alone a lot of time, but something made me realize like I've just been keeping a lot of people who are on the same journey with me close and really sharing everything. And sometimes I just feel very alone. But what I've also been doing is just being very honest with my friends. It's gone both ways. Like one of my friends, it just totally blew up and we're totally not talking. But then like there's other relationships like me and Zero's friendship, which has really grown a lot. And I was telling him like honestly, like like just being honest with him, like how I feel about certain things, like about this life coaching event. I was like, I was reading really really bad Google reviews. I was like, shit, man, like I don't know if this is a good idea anymore. I sort of want to pull out, but I just want to let you know how I'm feeling. And I was just like, the only reason why I'm going is because I trust you. If it provided you immense value, I'm willing to do it. And also, my life coach was like, shit, just drink the Kool Aid. Nothing in like, dude, just experience it. And it might be a good thing. You know, sometimes we forget about the upside and we're just so worried about people judging us and bullshit like that, you know? So I am very aware that I've been more hypersensitive about what people think of me and stuff. And it's sometimes hard to sort of let go of the negative energy in your life. I feel like with pharmacy, that's the hardest part, dealing with negative energy all the time. Sarike Maze. Sorry, I butchered your name. My mom brought up being a pharmacist as a choice because I haven't decided yet. I'm 16. I've been watching a lot of your videos. Thanks for your info. Yeah, man. More power to you because back when I was in pharmacy, like you just see all those professional videos of people being like, pharmacy is a great choice. Here's 5 reasons why. It pays high. It's very stable. Like you hear all that typical shit, but you don't ever hear anybody that's really in it, that's really struggling. I'll give you the day in, day out type of thing. Being a retail pharmacist is fucking hard. And I feel like a lot of time, like, it's not hard because, like, it's like when you get to a certain level where you know how to perform all the keystrokes, but managing people is very hard. Managing your patients is very hard. And, like, of course, everybody has their really bougie ass patients and shit, but then you have your really cool patients. It's a really weird dynamic, and on the surface it seems very simple because people just see us pour pills into bottles. But when you take a lot of simple tasks and combine it with tons of people's expectations, it becomes really really difficult. And it gave me a sense of appreciation of like people who are in different careers, because you never know what they might be going through, all the mudded bullshit they're going through. Like even through YouTube, like a lot of people are like, oh man, you just like shoot videos and get paid. Well, it's actually a lot more difficult than that, you know, because there's the editing, there's the marketing behind everything, there's you have to deal with bullshit like this YouTube demonetization thing like that I'm going through right now, where my videos, it takes like 4 days for approvals and I literally have to prepare ahead of time. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been posted as many videos, is because I'm waiting for the approval time for my monetization. And when I do it, like the videos like not performing as well as it did before. It's kind of discouraging. You go through these roadblocks, right? But I'm not bitching or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, behind every single profession, whether you're a bag boy or pushing carts, like, everybody has their own mode of bullshit that they don't see. And there's the small intricacies. Nice haircut. Thanks, man. You want to check it out? Fuck. Yeah, my barber did a great job, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the stress level of being a pharmacist, with 10 being extremely high? It's different every single day. Like when you're by yourself, like I am today, I want to say like my stress level is probably like a 7 or 8, just because everybody wants their meds ASAP. And it's hard to provide that. Like it's hard to provide that for a lot of people, like, because I feel like right now, like, you have to balance safety, quickness, patient satisfaction, legal issues. You know, you got to protect your license, and then you got corporate demands on the business end. So it's very difficult sometimes. But then if you have an organized system, then I just feel like it's probably like a 6 sometimes. But it ranges, like, throughout the period of day, it'll go from like, oh, this is like a 3 to like a fucking 10 all of a sudden, in less than like an hour sometimes. Like over, all you need is just like a rush of people. And that's why I think like things like ABM, like appointment based modeling is very important. E-prescriptions are very important because it gives you a little more time to prepare ahead of time. And it's not as simple as like dropping off a script and just banging it out sometimes, you know? Hey Kevin, do you know much about the optometry profession? What are my thoughts on it? You know what? To be honest, I don't know too much. What the fuck is going on with my... I can't zoom down for some reason. Hold on for a second. What the heck is going on with my... Oh my god. It's like catching L's right now. Let's delete some of my shit. Dude, are you guys getting lag? I'm getting extreme lag all of a sudden. Fuck. Oh my god. Let's reload this. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, let me redo my dashboard. Oh my god. Fuck me, dude. Oh. Dude, it is so fucking lit that my chat just like crashed. So I can only see like some of the comments and whatnot, which is kind of the mother bullshit. Okay, whatever. Fuck this shit. I'm going to fuck this. I'm just gonna read out the comments and shit. Do you know anything about the optometry profession? If so, what are your thoughts, good or bad? Says Zamrock. I don't know too much about it to be honest, but from what I assume, it's probably better hours. Just because like even Target is actually doing it too. So I don't know too much about it. Maybe as soon as I meet someone who does optometry, if anybody wants to talk about it, maybe I'll have them on my stream. Gonna take physics next. Sutton says gonna take physics next year in high school, but it's nothing compared to college. Ooh, physics is awesome. Sup, Kev? Do more vlogs with the homie. Love those. Yeah, I'm glad that you like those. A series of unfortunate bikes. I'm glad to see that you like my vlogs, man. Cause I've been actually sort of working on it a little more. I've been watching a few more editing videos and stuff, and I was just like, dude, something's not coming out right on my vlogs, and I've just been working on it. So thank you. They are really actually fun for me because I just get to shoot shit and just vibe out with people, man. But yeah, I really like doing the vlogs a lot. Do you go to a black barbershop? No, I go to a Mexican one. But he used to do LMFAO's like hair and stuff. So I go out to La Puente to do it. I go to this place called GQ Cuts. I posted on my Instagram sometimes for y'all that shameless plug for y'all that aren't following me on Instagram. It's Kevin underscore the refugee. It's in the bottom corner. So yeah. At my uni, we have to take 2 years of prereqs. Then for interview, we got 30 seconds to think and 1 minute to answer. Oh no, why my fucking Logic Pro's on? That's why everything's slow. Fuck. Let's close this bitch. Close this. Evernote. As a pharmacist, what percentage of salary goes to taxes yearly? So my total deductions is actually like, this includes like Medicare and all the state programs and everything like that. Probably, I don't know the exact like tax percent, but it's about total 36%. So yeah. Damn, this is like shit in the bed. Hey Kevin, have you ever thought about going to hospital pharmacy? Yes, I have thought about it at some points because I know like sometimes it might just be a better quality of life, better quality of life. Um, but I just feel like at the same time I'm very comfortable at what I do, and sometimes like when you're starting something new, you need some constants in your life. Like when everything's constantly changing, like you constantly need to think about, oh, I need to keep track of this application. I have an interview, this, then it sort of eats up into your personal time building a business and stuff. So for me, I want to keep certain things like I keep my gym membership very, very consistent. I keep my diet very consistent just because it's easier. There's something called decision fatigue. I don't know. I just made that up. But like you see like people like Mark Zuckerberg and other people like they do the same things every single day. Why? Because they don't have to constantly think about ideas. So like when I meet people, it's always at the same coffee shops just because it's easier. I know that place. It's very familiar. But at the same time, I like trying new things too, especially when I'm trying to have fun, you know. But yeah, you take business class yet? No, I did not. While in pharmacy school, oh my god, did you work? Philip G asks, uh, well, sorry, Legend RX. To answer your question, for business classes, what do you mean? I've taken a lot of online courses about digital marketing and stuff, about copywriting, about a lot of these things. I've never taken a vlog like class or anything like that, but that's all YouTube taught. But a lot of these things that I like, I've done personal development type things. I've invested a lot into learning. So yeah. While in pharmacy school, did you work to support yourself? I'm not gonna lie, I had some help like from my parents and stuff, but I did work as well. Because I think working is very important. It teaches you. There's a lot that work sort of teaches you, you know. And so I worked as a technician. I worked as a technician, not to necessarily support myself, but to help out as well, you know. Edwin asks, "Do you think pharmacists are going to go away because of AI, like automation?" Um, I don't think so, to be honest with you, because there's certain things that you can't automate. You know, yes, you can automate the actual dispensing and stuff, but there's something about having a human there that makes the profession a lot more that irreplaceable. Because there's something about coming into a pharmacy and actually speaking to a person. Yeah, a robot can tell you all the side effects of a medication, but how do they know what's important for a patient? And there's that really primal part that really wants us to connect with someone rather than just have like a robot talking to us. Maybe if there's a way for AI to like have that personal connection with people, that's even a lot better. Like, you know, like I definitely see the dispensing part being automated in the future, but I don't know. Average debt loan, it really depends. Some people start paying off their debt while they're in pharmacy school. But for me, I think with interests included and stuff, like everything, it's going to be 180. But yeah, that's I mean, typically I meet people anywhere from like 100 to 200,000, dude. Pretty crazy. No, I go to a Mexican one. Brandon laughs. When it comes to pharmacy techs, do people try to steal pills? I'm pretty sure that they do, but I have good technicians, or a good technician. I'm pretty trusting that he's not trying to steal the mother pills. Have you ever considered starting your own pharmacy? No, I've never considered starting my own pharmacy. Just because I just feel like it's a high liability, man, and I wouldn't want to sort of do it. My friend's actually starting her own, and maybe I'm going to feature hers. I prefer like doing a more low risk sort of operations. What the fuck? Let's open this bitch up. Sorry. Oh my god. It's so fucking laggy. I had 25 people in this bitch right now and everything is lagging so freaking bad. So ridiculous. Um if you use if you use Premiere Pro for editing, you should check out Justin Odisho. He has some cool editing tutorials. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually use Final Cut because I'm too cheap to pay a monthly fee. Hey Mimi, what up? The true homie Mimi. By the way, congrats. You're almost done, man. I'm very proud of you. I've seen you grown from like an undergrad person going into pharmacy school, and it's really rewarding. And I know that a lot of you guys watching my videos are gonna be in that same state, you know, and it brings me a lot of satisfaction seeing guys grow, you know. I meant business class internet. No, I haven't. Hey Kevin, I'm a pharmacist. Oh, sorry. Legend was like, oh, I meant business class internet. I haven't yet. I think at the end of a month, so I have to deal with all this mud of bullshit internet. But it's okay. Hey Kevin, I'm a pharmacist from Canada. I feel like I really relate to you to how you feel about pharmacy. Yeah. Like sometimes we have our good days, sometimes we have our really shit days. Like the other day, like I had a patient leave his keys in my pharmacy. He calls my pharmacy up at like 3 p.m. My pharmacy closes at 5:30. And he was like, oh, did I leave my keys here? I was like, yeah, you did. Just swoop by the pharmacy. And he's like, okay, I'll be there before you close, right? And then so I wait. I stay in literally until 6 p.m. Not because of his keys, because I just totally lose track. But then I close my pharmacy. He like calls up the front and tells them to call me to come back to the pharmacy. Meanwhile, I'm at like LAX on my own personal time. He takes the phone away from the front store and starts yelling at me. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, dude, I'm on my personal time. Like, I'm not anywhere near the pharmacy and my hours are clearly posted and stuff. And at the end of the day, I wasn't the one that left the pharmacy. Like I didn't force you to leave your keys at my pharmacy. You're the one that left the keys in my pharmacy, right? And he's just like going off at me. I was like, dude, I'm on my off time. Fuck this. I don't need to deal with this negative bullshit right now. Hung up on him because I was just so frustrated. I was trying to pick up my friend at LAX. My other friend was on the other line on the phone going through a breakup, and I was just trying to help him, you know, trying to be the true homie. So one on one end, like, yeah, I could have helped the dude, but I have a lot of obligations out of life. Like, I feel like being a good friend is more important. Being really kind to the people I actually care about, rather than doing things for just a complete random stranger, you know, who fucked up and is giving me bullshit on my off time, is more important. So I prioritized my homies over the pharmacy yesterday. But yeah, I mean, like I feel like sometimes I have to play parent a lot of time. It's really frustrating because you're playing parent with like grown ass people. If it was me, like, dude, you had 3 hours to come to my pharmacy. And it's like, dude, I can make it to San Diego. You just live across the street, and I'm pretty sure that you can just make it to my pharmacy before we close, right? So, yeah. What advice for someone from corporate trying to start all over again career wise, like going back to school to finish another graduate degree? Um, so basically, someone who's settled down, trying to go to, basically someone trying to settle down and go back to school. Um, if it's something that you really want, sometimes like, so this is how I make a lot of my decisions. Well, I make 5 times, like, what's the worst that can happen? I feel like with school, yeah, you accumulate debt, but sometimes the benefits that you learn from school, the people that you meet are irreplaceable. And that's what I learned about school. Like, a lot of people will spend so much time, years, trying to figure out, should I do pharmacy or not, when they could have just went and just tested it, even for just a year. Maybe that's 30, 40K, right? Is it worth it to have all those really cool experiences and be put through hell and studying? But you get to meet so many cool people, and I never regret going to school at all. And I think that's one of my best decisions, is that just going to school early and just getting it fucking done. You know, like, I at the same time, like, school isn't like the most fun thing, but I grew a lot during my school days, and sometimes I take it for granted. And recently I've been thinking a little bit more about it, like all the benefits I did take from school and stuff, you know. So just do it. If it's something that you've been thinking about, what's the worst that can happen? Can you afford it? Are you willing to put in those extra years? Is there upside to it? Are you gonna make 5 times as much? 5 times as much coming out on the back end than the front end? That's one of the things that I always think about, you know? Um, NTG 360. While in pharmacy school, how did you manage getting past your fourth year? Um, fuck, everything is so fucked up. How do you manage getting past your fourth year? I hear this is the toughest. You just do it. Good support. You need really good people in your life. Um, the fuck. Now my stream is like popping up. Fuck. Whatever. Um. Oh my god, I fucking hate this like UI, dude, for YouTube. It's really shitty. I can't see like half the comments and stuff like that. Um. I hear this is your toughest. You gotta have really good support around you. I think it's you're gonna have tough times and you need some downtime just to for yourself. You know. So there's that. You gotta be organized with your notes, with and be have a rigorous schedule about when you're gonna study and when you're not. I think a lot of time like with studying, even I fall into trap. Like I don't have clear cut off time, so there becomes like almost a blurred line of like when am I working or when am I studying, when am I not. You know, it's kind of like the same with like startup world sometimes because like there if you don't have an organized time you don't know when you're exactly on and off and you get really fucked up with the rest times and stuff, so I think that's really important. Have you heard about a tech startup called PillPack? Yeah, where they pre-pack. I think that's the company that pre-packages the medications and stuff. I have heard about it. Corey asks, "How do you decide you want to be a pharmacist?" Basically, in short, I just wanted to cash out really quick when I was younger. I just heard it made a lot of money, and I just decided to mother do it. And that was like the decision I made at 17. And ever since then, I just want to do it. I never want to do PA. I never wanted to do MD. I didn't want to do anything. The only thing I wanted to do was pharmacy. And it's really weird. Like, a lot of people are like, Kevin, why don't you just do med school? But there's something about pharmacy that I really like, you know, and I think it combines a lot of the soft skills along with some of the clinical skills and business as well and puts it together. What people don't realize is that people think that MDs or like with like MDs like they're above us and stuff like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, like if I'm an independent pharmacy owner, who do I report to? No one. I don't have to report to MD. Yes, MDs like in doctors and nurse practitioners, all those people of that team, they contribute to our business. They're our leads, you know, but ultimately the patient or sometimes the insurance, depending where preferred pharmacy or not, is our business. You know what I mean? So really, MDs are not our boss. We're just part of the healthcare team. And that's the one thing I love about being a pharmacist is because in a weird sense, you are control of everything. When you're in corporate pharmacy, it's a little different. You get a little feel, but you know, like after talking to a lot of independent pharmacists, there's that feeling of this is your baby. No doctor, like if a doctor talks down to you, fine, whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's their loss because at the end of the day, when a patient asks me for a referral for a good doctor, I'm not gonna give you your name because you were a fucking dick to me. You know what I mean? And if you're a dick to me, chances are you're going to be a dick to my patients as well, you know? So, yes, finally, yes. My chat is back. Yes, my chat is back up. Perfect. I'm a programmer, bro. I just like to learn about other careers. Awesome, dude. I think that's really interesting. I think, Kasan, it's really great that you try to learn about other people's careers because I feel like a lot of time we get stuck in our own bubble, and that's one thing I do. I just love talking to people about their careers and stuff, or more about their different ways of entrepreneurship. You know, I used to go to Asian barber for years. It was like $8, fucked up my hair each time. Yeah, I went. I remember this time I went to Vietnamese barber. They actually did an okay job, but now I look at it, I look like a freaking fob, man. Damn, dude, same, cheap as fuck, but it was a hit or miss. Actually saw him last week. Yo, but you gotta, if you gotta mud a good deal, you get to mud a good deal, man. So, Asian barbers, they're really cheap sometimes. Started going supercuts now. It's a little bit better, but more money. So my tip for like haircuts and stuff, even though I'm starting to lose my hair and shit, like if you take a look at certain lines, like I'm starting to recede. But my tip is like, dude, find a barber you really like and ask them for a house cut. Like I think honestly, you don't have to deal with the long lines. They get clientele, they keep the customer, which is you. And just do it like that. Just become homies with them, you know? Chances are like when you're like sitting in the chair, just talk to them, just relate to life. Yeah, it might be illegal to do a house cut, but fuck it, who cares? You know, at the end of the day, you're helping them out, they're helping you out, you know? The biggest retail in the world has no retail space, Amazon. The biggest taxi company in the world doesn't own a single car, Uber. Yes, you're right. The biggest hotel company in the world doesn't own a single building, Airbnb. Control, don't own. Exactly. And that's how I feel about a house as well. You know, like a lot of people are like, um, and I just had ideas about like renting out play, even though it's illegal as fuck for some reason. I thought about like the power of controlling but not having all the responsibility of certain things, you know? And I feel like it's that way of pharmacy too. Like when I think about owning a pharmacy, I think about all the liability, and I think I have a lot more power controlling, like helping other pharmacies start their appointment based modeling system and stuff. I don't know. I've just had different thoughts in my head recently. Charlene Callie. People some can suck sometimes. People can suck a lot of time, but also people can be amazing at times too. And sometimes it's just that 10% that fucks it up for everyone. And I hope they eat a dick. No lie, seriously, dude. Sometimes I'm just like, dude, eat a fucking dick, man. But whatever, you can't say that. If I had my own pharmacy, that's one thing I could do. I could just be like, eat a fucking dick. Oh, what? Yeah. I feel you. I usually go diesel now, but those are $40 haircuts. But hey, better job and neck massage. That neck massage, son. Good healthcare professionals for introvert professions for introverts. Um, Perhaps maybe formulary review, or maybe more a hospital job. Because you don't have to deal with so much the general public. Uh, Maybe pharmacy writing as well. I think that's a huge thing as well. There's a lot of like different career paths too. You like probably I would try to say if you're an introvert, you really don't like public people, like dealing with the public. Try to get a non-patient care job. There's a lot of them, you know, and sometimes I wonder like with Brian, like Brian, if you're watching this, maybe comment in the comment below. Do you deal with people on a regular basis in informatics pharmacy and stuff? So that's one thing that I would probably recommend for an introvert, you know. But that's pretty like basic advice, man. Have I gone through a quarter life crisis? I've gone through multiple quarter life crises. I think that's one of the reasons why I've read so much and I've been very self-aware about myself, you know, because I've gone through these periods where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like right now I'm going through that period. Like I'm not seeing growth as I wanted to. There's certain areas of my life that are just stalling, you know, and I'm just running into all these barriers. And it makes you question about everything, you know? Green tea latte, mother live stream, Inception. What up, Green Tea Latte? Med school sucks. What up, legend? The chat is lit today. Like the new Mudda vlog. Keep it up with the new content. Thanks, Green Tea. Hopefully, you guys like my new content. I have a lot of different like content ideas and stuff, but I just haven't had as much time as I previously had. Just because, even though I'm closer, I've been trying to really have better, deeper connections with people and doing a lot of collabs. So on my channel or other people's channel, you might be seeing this mod of Vice on the Mudda channel, man. So, right now it's 10:55. I'm gonna stay on for like 5 more minutes. I gotta go to the gym later. What's my favorite movie? God, I don't watch too many movies. I watched that like Patriots Day movie recently because my roommate, he's always trying to get me to like watch movies and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, let's shrink this bitch. So I watched that Patriots Day movie. It brought back a lot of memories of like being there during the whole like Boston Marathon bombings. That feeling of the mud of fear, that feeling of being united again. If you check out my Facebook, maybe I'll talk a little bit about like maybe I'll post up the picture of like when like they caught the bombers and we all went to like the square and stuff, just celebrated. It was hella fun, man. It was hella lit. I it that day, like it's weird. Sometimes the moments that bring us the closest are through moments of like mother tragedy. Agreed. Them cutscenes. I'm starting pharmacy school in August. I'm nervous about this new transition from undergrad. What do you recommend me to overcome this transition? Um, I think one of the questions that I would ask you is like, why are you nervous? Is it the school? Is it the coursework? Is it not knowing anyone? It's probably a lot of these things, right? But I think a lot of time you want a good supports team. So even right now, dude, start emailing people, go on Facebook, start messaging people and be like, hey, dude, I'm an incoming P1. I am kind of worried about my first year of school. Do you have any tips? You know, I think the best tips are people who are going through the program because they're more relatable. Like for me, you have to realize I've been out of school since 4 years now. So talking to me about necessarily school, like what a program is like, isn't always the best. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll start messaging people who are in like different pharmacy programs and stuff and just talking to them, see how they're feeling and stuff. And maybe you can ask them directly. Thanks, Kevin. Go ahead to sleep now. Haha. All right. Later, Catherine. Night. Casey, need some Casey Neistat music in the vlogs, just like Bart and Geo. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna steal that shit. Do you think Amazon will jump in the pharmacy space? Who knows? But if they do, I know it's gonna be like Chinese sweatshop. Can you make a video through your quarter life crisis? Definitely I can. I'll make a separate video on a quarter life crisis while I was going through, especially in pharmacy. The biggest one I ever made was actually when I was thinking about dropping out of pharmacy school on my final year, 3 months left to graduate. I didn't want to do it anymore, and I felt so depressed. Every single day, I went to this independent pharmacy. They used and abused me. I was like, fuck, man, this is my life. This is gonna be my life. I was like, fuck, I hate this. I feel so trapped, you know, and I was just dreading graduation because every single day I just felt like it was just gonna be closer and closer to my prison date, man. So, do you think Amazon stock is gonna keep on going up now they're doing cloud stuff? The market is so damn high now. Amazon's a fucking beast, dude. They do everything from like the online shopping experience, which is better than going to a lot of retail stores. They're putting a lot of them out. Um, the streaming stuff, like if you guys have you guys watched Men in High Castle? I mean, it's not like Netflix as good as Netflix from what people tell me, but I like it, especially if I'm paying for Prime, like just for the shipping. I think it's totally worth it. They're killing the cloud game. They're jumping into so many things, and I just feel like they like the S3 too, for data and stuff too. They're killing so many fronts of the game, and I feel like they're gonna be huge. They're a threat to everyone, man. Kevin, what happened to Angela? Did she get a boyfriend? Well, maybe I'll let Angela talk about that because me and Angela were actually supposed to meet up pretty recently, but I actually bailed on her because I had food poisoning that day, so couldn't fuck with that. Um, okay, guys, it is 11 p.m. Oh, damn. Green tea is like Wendy over Angela. Liking the new videos. Thank you, Charlene. Love it. Guys, if you ever get a chance, also leave comments on my videos, man. I read every single comment, even the negative ones. So always make sure to like my videos too, because sometimes it keeps me going, man. Like I don't see as much performance on my videos. So it's kind of sad to see the downfall of my channel. but not like there was like a uprise too, but I definitely noticed a huge drop in my video count. So if you guys could be really great, it really helps me out when you guys leave comments and click the thumbs up on my videos. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Chat was lit today. Sunday night chat, love it. Got 24 people still in this mother bitch. Comments still flowing. Dude, I live a fucking rich life. And guys, if you haven't as well, I'm going to I also have like a Facebook group called Refugee Hustlers. Sign up for my email list. I'm going to send a public group chat, but if you guys want, you guys can be the first ones into my private Facebook group and stuff. We'll put the link below, man. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. Copy link address. Here's my. This is where you join, guys. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I was gonna do my outro thing. Gotta wait for it to load up. Oh my god. Bitch. Stop.